Fall is here. Southerly winds are the default. We're heading south. Slowly. Can't take any risks of getting caught in stormy weather. Well, not too stormy. If I'm supposed to get anywhere this year, I have to gamble. The Swedish Archipelago is beautiful because of its wistfulness. The short summer is over. Most people are stuck on land. No competition for anchorages. No people to help you in an emergency. I had some personal matters to take care of at home. Then when I left again for the second time, I felt free. Once in a 10-year period free. I could go anywhere, do anything now. My spray hood is trashed, so I was planning to make one from an old sail, but I had barely enough sail and it was a pretty bad sail. And then I thought maybe I can make one from polycarbonate, like clear glass, plastic thing. It would look like a spaceship. It's supposed to be possible to use a heat gun and fold it, bend it. I need to find out for myself. But first some holes in the edges. Psychedelic. Wow. Hi. Hi. Are you stuck? Are you kidding? I'm eager to get out sailing now. First we just need to fill up some fuel for the diesel heater and empty the shit. And Atris hopefully doesn't escape Internet Explorer. Finally. Is this the beginning of our big adventure for real? We haven't left my home state landscapes, they're called in Sweden. And I'm still in Östergötland, so I'm still in my home state or landskap. We are going to sail the Swedish Archipelago off season. really off season now. It's in the middle of October. And what do you think about my new spray hood? I think the visibility through it is very good, and I need to make some finishing touches, such as changing the side of the rope, cutting that to length, and maybe fold it around a bit. I interrupt this broadcast with the Windvane update. The Windvane I built is working fine in certain conditions, for example in light winds, and going downwind with the Genoa only. But with too much waves added into the mix, it won't work.
I need to do one of two things, or both. 1. Move the axis of the rod closer to the wind paddle to increase the leverage of the wind. 2. Extend the wind paddle to be taller, but that means I have to rethink my solar arc a bit, so that may take a while. But the basic principle works. It just needs adjustments. Update over. I was free and I enjoyed the sailing. Then I did some stupid things again. I ran out of water in the middle of nowhere. My tank lasts a month or so I don't fill it every time I have the chance. Then I drank water from a mire or moss.
Skål då.
Then later, as I filmed the last video, I ate several years old boat-stored Bullen's hot dogs. After that I got a really weird fever. No worries though, I'm still close to stuff, not realizing that I was now in Småland. It took 3 days to get to a convenience store. 3 days of fever sailing. If I had a diesel engine, I could just go through the bad weather and go on. Or if I had an electric motor with better cooling or a gearbox, for example, gear reduction thing. It felt like being a character in a Werner Herzog movie. I was weak and frail, growing more mad by the minute. I couldn't do anything about it.
Jag har fan ingenting att göra på havet. Jag borde verkligen inte göra det här. Jag borde verkligen inte göra det här för att det är så... det rullar precis åt fel jävla håll för att precis vår kurs är som mest rull.
At first, I at least got to a place where I could fill water and diesel, but the water tasted like shit. So I almost didn't drink it. And I almost threw up drinking my coffee. I feared I got some taste-altering illness again, but when I finally got to another guest harbor, the water was fine. I got a resetting pizza after not really eating much for days, then loads of candy and cheese doodles. It's a catch-22. I can't handle candy and snacks on the boat. Before eating anything else, I look through every locker for something sweet or snacksy. But when an emergency strikes, being ill on the boat far from stores, I really need candy and snacks. Can you handle having candy at home and not eating it all? Should I buy a lot of candy and hide it everywhere like a squirrel trying to confuse himself? I also started to think about having a shot of adrenaline stored on the boat for a situation that would require it. I often get ill when I start to relax. On vacation, for example. This is my vacation from normal life. I'm just not sure I'll be able to return to anything normal after this one. Over 2 months later than planned, I reached my family vacation home on Öland, where I plan to wash my pillows, clothes and everything. It's the windy season now. I hope I'll not get stuck here, but after all that exhausting, fever sailing, this is a welcome break. I am probably not the weakest part of my boat, but I prefer that my boat is strong when I ain't. Boats are often stronger than the flesh and bones sailing them. I just want to add a thank you to all my patrons that contribute to me being able to make these videos, and also a big thanks to you who have donated money to my PayPal account and Swish, and it really helps out because my funds are not that big for the adventure at hand. I really hope I can just make it somehow, but I am not sure. But you make a big difference, so thank you so much. And if you enjoy having these weird sailing videos on YouTube for free to watch, you can contribute if you want to, and if you have the means to. Otherwise, it's just fine to enjoy them for free. Okay, have a nice day.